Is it going to work this time? We're all going to ask this question of ourselves when we're starting anything new, starting anything we're not quite sure about, especially when we've tried things in the past. And am I right in thinking that you have tried to change your health, your body, or your fitness in the past? Answer for most of us is yes. And why do we keep coming back to this? Or why are we getting in touch to make a change now? Because ultimately, if we don't have the result that we wanted, or we're not on the way to it right now, the things that we tried were unsustainable. Look, there's a lot of options out there, and most of them are about hardcore efforts over short time that try and fix everything and disregard any other things going on in your life or any regard for sustaining into the future. When I started out in fitness, I did like everyone. I read online, tried to get as much information as possible. Ultimately though, when I started things, I started in classes, I started in a Duco. I did get some results, but ultimately didn't hang around long. And the reason for this was the training was too intense, the diet was too strict, and the time investment had no regard for anything else going on in my life. Anything that you can't sustain, you're not going to have that result for long. We're not going to start a job for 3 months with the view to quitting after that. We know that it's going to be for life. And that's the same for training. This should be thought of as a long-term thing, because you're going to want a long-term result. You're going to want to lose that body fat, get toned up, or build muscle, and not have it lost in 6 months or a year or 5 years. We want to keep these things, and we want to keep improving. That's why when we're recommending most solutions, we're going to start with easy things. We're going to start with small things, and we're going to build upon it from there. But they actually see that there's a long-term sustainable thing that they can do. I've shown how the things in our past that we've tried, they were too tough. It wasn't our fault. It was just that the solutions we were taking were too hard and not sustainable into the future. And that's why we do things differently, where we start with small, we inbuilt habits that can continue into the future, and we can see long-term result. And we want long-term result for everyone we work with. Eileen came to us after trying classes and other solutions that hadn't given her the reward for the effort put in. And ultimately, when we sat down and we put a plan together and we showed her how doing less almost would give more, she started to see the change. And now she's still seeing those changes. She's still improving, she's gotten the things she wanted, and now she's looking at the next thing that she wants. If you want to try something different and see how you can finally make permanent change to your body, to your health, to your fitness, drop us a message. We'll start with a chat and we can go from there.